What I want to do now is just label the rooms. So basically you can just use your text function, ones with the A on it, or actually go up to your tools text, same thing. Again, remember, that's one pick of the button, that's two picks of the button, there's three picks of the button. Grabbing it off a toolbar, there's one pick of the button. Now, with doing room names, the main room name I do at 3.5 high. So I just click on the text style, change it to 3.5, hit OK, and I'm ready to go. Where it says edit text, that's just a bit of text, so you can just leave it highlighted or just delete it out of there. Down here, this is important. If I just want one piece of text, I just type it and leave that unticked. So if I just leave that edit text there and go OK, see, that'll just float along with me, and I can just go and pick a point, and it's just placed one piece of text there. So I'll delete that. Go into text again. It's set to 3.5. If I go multiple text insert, if I tick that, I can then basically insert that one, and then this will pop up to allow me to then insert another name, and then it'll pop up. It'll just go through a loop until you've finished inserting as much text as you like, and then when you're finished, rather than hit OK, you hit cancel. On the right hand side, you've got predefined labels. So you can see I've got a fair few set up that are predefined all the way down. These are just room names, and you can actually just go to the library and then add, edit, delete, exactly the same as what you do everything else. But what you will find, if I scroll down, I've got all the room names. Then I've got something that's called ELE that relates to the elevations. And then I've got labels down here, and then I've got notes. So basically, if I click on floor plan notes, see, I've got a whole series of notes that you can put in, and they can be imported from a text file externally. Okay, so I'll just cancel out of that and start again. So what I want to do is I want 3.5 high room names. I want to do a multiple text insert, and let's just go through the building. So we'll look at what rooms are what. So let's start at the garage. I'll go. If I just double click on the garage, it'll replace that highlighted text. See how it's highlighted it? Hit OK, and then just drop it onto the garage. The entry's next, into there. Living is next. Double click, drop it into there. Bedroom 1. So notice I've got bedroom 1, I've got bedroom 1 master. So if I go bedroom 1, it'll do that. If I go double click on that, it'll bring master bedroom in. So depending on the size of the room and everything else that you might want to do, you're going to have multiple texts there. So bedroom 1, master bedroom won't fit in there. I've got walk-in robe. So just come down to WIR for walk-in robe. The next one's going to be my ensuite. So see, I've got the full word and the abbreviated word. So you can just set up yours the same if you don't have the Australian database. Dining room, family room, meals, kitchen, bedroom 2, WC, bath, bedroom 3, bedroom 4. Now, with the robes and linen, I do that in a smaller text, so I'll go 2.5, and see I'm still in the loop. So if I come down and go for linen, I can then just go and whack that in there. I want robe, and just go and whack that in, keep it in there, you don't have to go and double click on it again, whack it in there. I can't rotate that at 90 degrees, and bring that over here and whack that in, and that'll do me. Alright, so I've got, well actually I've missed a couple. I'll go back and grab the 3.5, and I want al fresco for out the back, and I want porch for the front. Okay, now that'll do me. I'll just save that for a second. Now just getting back to our room names, that's just placing the room names in the room. I like to have the room names fairly tidy, and how I tidy those up is I like to have them in the middle of the rooms. Now what I do is when I'm doing say a sketch plan, I might do the external dimensions, not the internal dimensions. So I might give the client an overall dimensions of the external walls, and I might just give them the room dimensions. So basically what I might do is just come in here and change my text style to 2. So I've just hit the text, I've just changed the style to 2, that's all I've done. So I can just drop that in there and then just delete it again. But I know my text style is set to 2. I will then use my room dimensions and basically go and put a room dimension in the garage. And that's 6 by 6. Notice it's put it in. Now what happens is, this is a little trick, that 6 meters by 6 meters is in the center of that room. So if I come down to say the living room and just repeat that, I might just do it in a couple of rooms to give you an idea. The living room is 36 by 45, bedroom 1 is that size. Right click and finish. Now those room dimensions are in the center of the room. So if I go and grab the room name itself and then just move it over that, and then that's centered the room name, and then just grab the room size and drop it down a little bit. That tidies it up. Go into the living room, grab my living room text, center it over the size of the room, grab the size of the room, move it down, and tidies it up. Go up to the garage, move that over that, so it centers it. It's a little bit better than the eye, and it just tidies things up. Alright, so I'll give them the overall dimensions, the room names with the size of the room in there, if you want to give them that much information. Once you finish that and you've got all your room names positioned, you might then decide to change that to carpet. Okay, that might be carpet, that one might be concrete, so you can still use the text for whatever you want to do. Bedroom might be tiles, so I'm just double clicking on the text and retyping it. So there you go, you can have your everything done in there nice and tidy. So there you have it. I've just tidied all of mine up and got them all situated with the room sizes underneath, and everything's done. Thank you very much. That's it for